Dan, this is yours. What's the purpose of the articles about the Bradley Foundation, about all the good things that they're doing to give money to conservative causes? Are you saying that giving money to conservative causes is not good?
Oh, that would be terrible. No, what we're doing is the records at the Bradley Foundation were hacked last year. We've been given access to those hacked records. And what it's been is a window into what they've done. And you know, many of us who are aware of the Bradley Foundation still think of it in terms of its 90s vision, which is primarily a policy-driven institute focused on school choice and welfare reform. But what the records have shown us is they've actually moved from policy to process. They're very engaged in getting their ideas into reality, and that means setting up what we've called a conservative infrastructure in Wisconsin and in other states. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, they've moved their policy much further beyond those two issues. We had a story that's already run on climate change and how they've become very interested in and funded a number of people on climate change. We'll have
people questioning whether climate change is affected by human activity.
And actually, Mary and I are going to be writing a story about their positions and their activity on family-related issues coming up, and there are any number of other issues that they branched out into, particularly now that they have a new CEO. So. No, we're just trying to tell you about this billion-dollar institution that's in our backyard, what they're doing and how it's changed over the years.
And what a major player they are too. I think a lot of people know of the Koch brothers and don't know the massive influence that the Bradley Foundation here in Milwaukee has and has continued to have and will continue to have.
And you can see the Koch brothers, there's not any sort of collusion or anything, but you can see the Koch brothers are very much focused on the campaign process, helping out candidates, getting them elected, spending money in campaigns. The Bradley Foundation is interested in the results of campaigns, but are much more emphasized on the operations of government, how to influence it, and how to get their ideas and agenda enacted in that way. So while one works on the institution of government, the other one works on the institution of campaigns. And
Bradley's been really focused on states, right?
They used to be, when Michael Joyce ran it in the 80s and 90s, he was very much interested in federal government stuff. He funded the Federalist Society, the Heritage Foundation, the American Enterprise Institute. It's under Mike Grebe that since about 2010, that I think they decided, probably some frustration with the Obama administration, they decided the way to go was to shift the focus to the states. And that's been not just their platform, but the Republican platform as well. And now coincides with what the Trump administration is saying. We need to move Medicaid back to the states. Well, the thing is, when that happens, the Bradley Foundation already has a system set up to try to encourage people to do certain things with those policies.